downtown finds us at Grandview Heights High School for this D6 contest between Grandview Heights and the Northmor Golden Knights. Should be a good one for you tonight, as both teams will battle it out for the rights to play in the district title game. We've got the pregame show coming up next.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
By Tyler Shuster. Tyler, how you doing?
Hey, thanks for having me, Bryce. Glad to be back.
Consecutive nights, had his first night just last night, and it was a doubleheader to boot. And now 3 games in just 2 nights. You're getting the full workout.
Absolutely, can't keep me away. Love this game too much.
And here we are in the D6 District semifinal here at Grandview Heights High School. Grandview Heights, the #1 seed, to Northmor's #4 seed. Jumping right into it, we'll take a look at our team spotlight for the Northmor Golden Knights. above 500 season so far, 13-10 on the year. Their last 3 going against Danville, St. Peter's, and Liberty Union, winning 2 out of those 3, averaging about 53 points per game, 22 rebounds per game, and about 13 assists per game. But the defensive stats also looking pretty good as well for them.
Yeah, they are, and they're going to have to play really good defense tonight if they're going to want to, have a chance to win. Grandview has a lot of size, so Northmor is going to have to win the rebound battle tonight if they want a chance.
And rebounding, boxing out, so also probably a lot of physicality in this game we're
going to be a
expecting.
physical game. I'm excited for that.
Take a look at our player spotlight for the Northmor Golden Knights. And it's Trevor Black, the top senior producer, with 14.5 points per game, over 5 rebounds per game, and 2.5 steals per game. Just able to command down low, shoot the ball as well. I mean, just an all-around player.
Yeah, looking at those stats, he can do it all, and that's really what you want from your senior.
Taking a look at the keys to victory for the Northmor Golden Knights here on our NAMI Ohio pregame show. Northmor is going to need to keep those big men out and then being patient for opportunities as well, looking for driving lanes, passing lanes, getting the ball around the perimeter, and then utilizing that space once you have it and knocking down the shots.
Yeah, they're going to have to really control this game tonight. Again, slow down their possessions offensively, get the ball moving side to side. 30, 45-second possessions for them offensively. That's going to be very solid and key for them.
And hopping back over to our Grandview Heights team spotlight for the evening. The Bobcats having an excellent season so far, earning on the 1 seed here up to the districts. 18-5 on the year, 10-4 in the Buckeye League, and the last 3, Wellington School, Elgin, and Madison Plains. Huge victories there. Taking a look at some of their closer games, which haven't had too many of them. Against Bexley, they won 68-65, and against Franklin Heights, winning 52-51 in overtime. So, as a coach, I'm sure you want to go into game and just beat the snot out of everybody, but also having those moments where they're tested in adversity as well can really go a long way.
Yeah, and it's very important that you have those battle-tested games going into the tournament, because every tournament game is going to be a close game. So having those games throughout the season, it prepares you for moments like tonight.
And taking a look at our player spotlight for the evening for Grandview Heights, and take a look at Boston Pearson, the small forward, sizable big man down low, able to score in bunches, force to be reckoned with on the glass, just an all-around guy.
Yeah, he does everything for them. Really solid basketball player, and actually got voted this week D6 Central District Player of the Year, so congrats to him.
Just a minute remaining here in the pregame. We'll take a look at Grandview Heights keys to victory. And winning inside of 10 feet. I mean, they have the size to be able to do it. They can push out those shooters, but also work their way inside and then flushing out the posts of Northmor. Just controlling the boards inside of 10 feet could be, pretty smooth contest for them.
Yeah, and expect Grandview early to go to the paint. Right? They want to work inside out. They want to attack, get to the free throw line. We'll see if Northmor, can be physical with them and get those stops on defense that they're much needed.
I think to Northmor's benefit as well, they have so many guys on this team that can score the basketball efficiently. 2 players over double digits and several other contributors.
Yeah.
So we'll take a pause to tune you into the Game Time audio.
The high school welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Northmor High School and Grandview Heights High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools request the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. Our officials for tonight's game, J.D. Davidson, Jared Kennard, and Jerry Snavely. Let's give a big round of applause, folks. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Grandview Heights High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. So now we're going to meet the players and coaches for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Northmor Golden Knights, a senior guard, number 2, Billy Bolin. A sophomore forward, number 3, Jackson Welch. A sophomore guard, number 4, Tristan Kenny. A junior forward, number 10, Ethan Hinton. A freshman guard, number 11, Sean Thompson Jr. A sophomore guard, number 20, Brad Bolin. A sophomore guard, number 22, Brady Chapman. A sophomore guard, number 24, Evan McCoy. A senior guard, number 31, Brandon Cole. And a sophomore guard, number 32, Lane May. The Golden Knights are coached by Blake Tackett, assisted by Justin Maddox, Mark Wiseman, Andrew Armrose, and the more important members of the team are ball boy Johnny Teeters, Reg Smith, and Grant Smith. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the starters for the Golden Knights. A junior forward, number 0, Jack Baldry. A junior guard, number 1, Tanner Miley. A senior guard, number 5, Trevor Black. A junior guard, number 21, Camden Spencer. And a sophomore guard, number 23, Brandon Barber. Bobcat fans, are you ready to meet the coaches and players for your Grandview Bobcats? A junior guard, number 1, Mitch Hahn. A senior guard, number 3, Kyer Keats. A junior guard, number 10, Cooper Rott. A senior forward, number 11, Sam Truitt. A junior guard, number 12, Oliver Gwynn. A sophomore forward, number 15, Jackson Moore. A junior forward, number 22, Mason Joubert. And a junior guard, number 23, Braden Fink. And now the coaches for the Bobcats, head coach Bob Galoni, assisted by Rod Obermeyer, Joe Liptrap, Bryce Hubbarding, Sam Hawk, and Dean Gettenmiller and Chris Armstrong. And keeping the team healthy is team trainer Chelsea Todd. Now, Bobcat fans, stand up and put your hands together for your starting lineup. A sophomore, 6'5", forward, number 33, Lee. A sophomore, senior, 6'5", number 20, Doka Peters. A senior guard at 5'11", number 4,
That rounds out the starting lineups, and we are ready for opening tip in just a moment.
We're getting pretty close to standing room only here.
Yeah.
Great atmosphere tonight.
I came in looking for a place to set up with the AD initially, and I said, is it going to be pretty full, do you think, tonight? And he said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were right.
And opening tip goes to the Grandview Heights Bobcats as we are underway here in the first quarter at Grandview Heights High School.
Northmor starting out man-to-man here. Grandview resetting up their offensive play here. Horns action. Looking to post Pearson up early, which was what we expected.
They work it around the perimeter, trying to find a post player to feed it to. Off the hands of the defender, slapping it away and recovering back into it. Almost a turnover.
Northmor being very active right now defensively.
Pearson works it over the top of the defender for the opening points of the game.
That's where his game's at. Grandview Heights starting in man-to-man as well.
Northmor's first possession of the night. They want to make it a good one as they move the ball around the perimeter, poking and prodding for an entry. Baudre with a fancy move, cutting back on the post and taking it up. He'll be fouled, go to the free throw line for two.
Again, when you're undersized like Northmor, you're going to have strong takes like that. Finishing through contact, going through the defender. Good start from Northmor.
Baudry's first free throw is good. And they'll take both. We're all squared away here in the first quarter.
Dribble handoff action here. Into a flex.
Pearson from the corner, too short on the shot, goes for his own miss, and it'll be ruled a jump ball going the way of Northmor. So checking back in, Northmor looking for the opportunity to lead for the first time tonight.
Looking for a back door there, started with that floppy action. Good hands by Grandview Heights.
A scramble for the ball, ends up back with the Golden Knights.
Good pass.
Now to Baudre. Just works it in. The Golden Knights lead. They're trying to feed it to Yono. Baudry can't get the layup to drop. Lee, off the jump stop, works it up with the right hand off the glass for two.
That's a great job not settling there for that three. He saw he had an undersized defender on him, decided to take it to the paint, came up with two there.
Spencer from the top of the key, they'll reset. Post going back to the corner.
Northmor doing a good job being patient, attacking those lanes.
Grandview Heights fans want to travel on that, but it'll end up in a turnover all the same. Clifford from the corner. They're going to give him space. He thought about it twice. Yono gets stripped. Lee to the basket. And a block called. He came in with a full head of steam, but defender just not establishing that position.
Again, Lee doing a really good job getting to the paint. Northmor just a little late there on the help.
One team foul for either side. Grandview Heights reclaims the lead just by one. Lee makes both from the line. Spencer flips it to Miley. They were looking for Beaudre, but threw it right into about 3 white jerseys. And now looking ahead, Pearson on the break, knocks it in.
Good transition right there. Northmor just didn't really have anything there on that pass.
Northmor facing a 4-point deficit, moving left to right, trying to get something started.
Again, if I'm Northmor, first got to settle down. Again, we talked last night, Bryce, big games like this, a lot of nerves, take a breath, you know, get into the game, start building that confidence.
Much to the elation of the Grandview Heights fans as they have packed it out.
They have.
It's interesting how the benches are the bleachers too.
Yeah. As a coach, you feel like everybody's watching you in those timeouts. You got all eyes on you when you're that close.
Peters moves to his right, now his left, steps up, and the whistle will be blown. It'll be Black called for the foul. Peters will shoot 2.
Again, Grandview Heights doing exactly what we thought, getting down low, using their bigs, using their size to attack Northmor. If you're Northmor offensively, you want to try to attack Grandview's bigs with your guards. Space them out, try to get downhill.
So a 6-point lead, Northmor looking to score after a bit of a drought here in the first quarter.
Elevator action there.
And another turnover, unfortunate for Northmor. Grandview Heights will take over and yet another chance to extend this lead. But I think for Northmor, as a coach, I mean, pretty easy to fix. Slow down the turnovers.
Yeah, slow down the turnovers. You see defensively right now, they're going to a 1-2-2, so that's their adjustment right now.
It'll allow Pearson to try the 3. He gets his own miss.
Again, hardest thing defensively is when you're in a zone is rebounding, boxing out, finding someone to box out and rebounding.
Peters' layup is good, and now an 8-point lead. An important possession for Northmor. Over the top, Spencer gets it to drop, and they needed that.
Good chin action down screen.
Pearson is stripped at the line. It'll stay here. Take one more look.
Yeah.
Will guard the inbounder as they work it into Peters. Peters works one-on-one. Defender stepping back up. Beaudre with the rejection from behind.
It's a very good double team right there.
Into the corner. They'll try the triple, and Barber gets them going.
That's
And a timeout called by Northmor. Brendan Barber, the 5'11" sophomore guard, automatic from the corner.
Big time shot to cut the lead to 3. We'll see what Northmor does here. Last possession defensively, you know, they made that switch to the 1-2-2 in the half court. We'll see if they come back in the man or they stay in that 1-2-2. If I'm Grandview offensively, I'm not changing anything, right? Attack down low. Don't settle for jump shots. Pearson settled for that 3 in the corner, and if I'm Northmor, I'll live with that shot.
So first timeout called by either side.
Looks like they're gonna Stay in that 1-2-2 here. We're going 1-3-1.
Two minutes remain here in the first quarter.
If you're Grandview, you want to be patient here. Get the shot you want.
Pearson, a high rebound, stays with Grandview Heights, getting his own miss. The jump shot is no good, but they will call that going the other way. So it looks like that one's going to go against Duncan Peters.
Looked like he might have pushed a little bit in back there, trying to get that rebound. Grandview Heights switching to a 1-3-1 here.
We are sitting on the Northmor side. That doesn't denote who we're cheering for, just for viewer context.
Yes.
Golden Knights working it around, now just separated by 3. Could tie it with the triple here, and Black knocks it home.
Big time shot right there from your senior.
All squared away, trailing by as many as 8 here in the first quarter, but now we are tied at 12.
And Northmor really settled in there.
They'll flip the floor. Pearson, once again, no good from 3. But an offensive rebound gives them another shot at life. Yono can't get the shooter's roll. And we'll go the other way. Northmor with an opportunity to take the lead on this possession with 31.2 remaining.
See if they hope for the last shot here.
Be a huge injection of energy heading into the second quarter.
Yes, it would. Grandview got out of that 1-3-1 pretty quickly there. After that made 3, they're back to man.
Black from behind the volleyball line will set up the offense. Looks like they're going to be holding for the last shot.
They're just running their 5-out motion right now.
Spencer has Hahn closely on him. Miley to the basket, will be fouled. 2.1 remain in the first quarter, and with these 2 free throws, could put them up by a couple.
Good strong take.
High bounce off the rim, but it goes in. That one not as friendly, and time will expire in the first quarter. Northmor trailing by as many as 8, now holding on to a 1-point lead after 8 minutes of regulation. Stay with us for second quarter action coming up next.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
second quarter action, and the score flipped in the first quarter. The thermometer been on both sides tonight.
Yes, it had. Northmor staying in that zone.
And an offensive foul. I think the fans a little disappointed about how late that was, but it was purely because the referee couldn't get the whistle in his mouth.
That's all it was. And as an official, your one job is keep the whistle in your mouth. No, I'm kidding.
Luckily, he threw that hand up right away, so everyone knew what he was going for.
Yeah, bright call there. High ball screen action here with a pin down screen, trying to get their shooter open. Grandview does a good job hedging that.
Rims out, and Peters recovers with the rebound.
Again, if you're Grandview offensively, don't settle. Last 4 possessions, they've settled for threes, and if you're Northmor, that's exactly what you want. Now, Northmor just has to get those defensive rebounds after those long shots.
Pulling up for the 3-ball is Jubert.
Chin action with pin down screens there into a ball screen.
Tough physical screens being set all the way up the floor.
They are. This is a physical game.
Black goes back door. What a play as Barber's there on the other end.
Great back door, great pass, great finish.
From the corner, trying to get something started. Looking for the 6-point lead. Not this time. Pearson brings it up. Players on the floor. A couple of guys hitting the deck.
Yeah.
Passed inside, sticking with it, and that's Cam Spencer with a great move and a timeout called by Grandview Heights.
The Golden Knights came to play tonight.
And that'll be a full timeout for them. Really want to take the opportunity to hear and discuss what's going on. Not all hope is lost, obviously. You're only down by 4, but when you're up by 8, it certainly doesn't feel good.
No, it does not. But again, coach is probably telling them right now, we don't have to settle for those quick threes. Get the ball inside. We can play inside out. Not saying those are bad shots, but coach is probably saying we can get better shots right now. And again, if I'm Northmor, okay, you will let Grandview shoot those shots. You just got to rebound out of that zone.
So 5:38 remain here in the second quarter. The momentum sits on the side of the Golden Knights.
See what Grandview draws up here coming out of the timeout. Northmor staying in that 1-3-1.
So checking back in, the clock will begin. Clifford works it back to Hahn. Clifford again. Pearson. Too much on the shot, and rebound goes to the Golden Knights.
Good take, just a little too hard off the glass there.
Bounces out, it was Miley trying the 3-ball. Possession will go the way of the Bobcats.
Again, Grandview playing out of this zone. Just a normal 3-guard, 2 bigs in the middle. Shooter running corner to corner. trying to set a screen on that bottom man there.
They'll reset. They really are stacking the right side of the floor. Pearson almost gets one to go. He's been cold since the first quarter. Possession arrow goes to the Golden Knights.
That was all the way in, came right back out.
Gosh, I think everyone was expecting that one to go in.
I sure did. Dribble handoff action.
Spencer with Clifford on him.
Northmor did a really good job towards the end of that first quarter in the second quarter, settling down. I haven't had as many turnovers.
Spencer looks like he traveled, but an air ball shot will end up Bobcats ball anyway. And reaching in as he was looking for the jump ball, it'll be Brendan Barber whistled for the foul.
Be interesting to see if Northmor stays in this zone for the out of bounds. Looks like they're going to go man here. Now switch back to zone.
Iono checking back in, more than halfway gone in the second quarter. Gets it to the middle, but I don't think he was expecting it. We have a kick ball. Take another look at that one. No, looks like maybe got a piece of the foot.
Yeah, stuck his leg out there. Good hands.
Peters takes it to the baseline, makes the extra pass, and Flink is fouled. Only second team foul of the quarter. Despite how physical it's been, really not a ton of fouls called, not a ton of stoppages.
No, especially for how physical it's been. Barber does pick up his second there. We're gonna get him subbed out.
So in his place, it'll be Jackson Welch checking in. Trying to feed it inside. There's going to be a foul called on the floor as Spencer was trying to come away with it. Another look there. Also, they call that one against Clifford. I thought it maybe would have gone against Peters.
I think they got the grab in the back there.
Still holding on to a 4-point lead. Boston Pearson waiting to check in. Beaudre dribbles off his foot, but not before a foul is called.
That one is on number 23, Brandon. That'll be his second foul, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime officials see two hands get into the body, they're going to call that. Got to keep your hands up.
So yeah, it'll be Fink that picks up the foul. Corner three ends in an offensive rebound for the Golden Knights. Now stepping up into it is Welch. Welch overshoots it. And will go the way of the Bobcats.
I'm going to go out on a limb and make a prediction. First team to make it to 50 points tonight is going to win this game.
Yeah.
That's the prediction I have.
At this rate, we may not get there. Slowing it down, really need a good possession. This one gets away. Golden Knights on the floor. Clifford steals it away, and they uncap the lid.
That's just a hustle play right there. Sticking with the play, not giving up after your turnover.
Just over 2 minutes remain. Black tries to muscle up a shot, but it bounces out. Inside is Hahn on the floater. But it's Beaudre on the other end. A chance to set this at 2 possessions, but he can't. Beaudre ripping it away.
Wow.
The physicality amped up.
Physical.
And last touch will be off of Miley, they say. Miley thought that maybe the overhand got him.
They're letting them play tonight.
Wow, 3rd team foul, or 3 team fouls for the Bobcats, 2 for the Knights. On the floor, the turnover, 2-on-1. It gets past Beaudre, spinning, and a travel whistled. 1:28 remain here in the second quarter. Only a 3-point game and a turnover on both ends.
And if you're Grandview here, you want to get a good possession, good look on basket here.
Around they go. Pearson has it on the right wing. Pearson penetrates on the jump stop, no good, takes it back up, and they will say last touch by the Golden Knights on the baseline, but I think these fans wanted a foul.
Yes, they did. Watching Northmor in this zone, you can see they're really packing it in. They're kind of letting Grandview try to take those outside jumpers.
Pearson off of the jump stop. They utilize the jump stop so well.
They do, and that's what you have to do when you're a big man, playing off of 2 feet, under control, being patient.
I think that's something you teach all the way through the system.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, when you're a little kid, jump stops are kind of boring, but you see what it can progress into at the varsity level.
They're very important. High ball screen. Grandview man-to-man. Northmor holding for the last shot here.
I think a good idea to head into the locker room trying to be the leader regardless, but as they work the shot with 10 seconds, it's out. Now a chance to take the lead before the half. Turning around, oh no, what a shot! The Bobcats leading this one 18-17 after that one, going into the locker room. Stay with us for the halftime show and second half action coming up next.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away and I really wanted to get into leadership, but I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
NVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
very last second. Iono with a turnaround jumper. What a play.
Yeah, what a shot there at the buzzer. But give credit to Northmor, you know, got down 8 early, fought their way back, and now they're only down by 1.
Only down by 1 as we take a look at the halftime stats. And for Northmor, 7 twos, no threes, 11 rebounds, 7 turnovers, 5 fouls, and 4 free throws. For the Bobcats, though, 4 twos, 2 threes, 12 rebounds, 8 turnovers, 6 fouls, and 3 free throws. So 2 different ways of getting there, but both viable. 17-18, a pretty close game, relatively low scoring, though.
It is, and we talked earlier, you know, in the show about the rebound battle, and you can see Grandview's only up 1 in the rebound battle, and give credit again to Northmor. It's a physical game. That was a physical first half. Refs let a lot go, and I'm excited for this second half.
Taking a look at the play that ended the first half, and I mean, when he turned around, I was like, he can't even see the rim. No. He's not going to make it.
That was just chuck it up and hope it goes in.
Yeah.
And it did.
But for Northmor, battling valiantly, and I think going into this one, everyone kind of thought that it's probably Grandview Heights' game to lose, but they've really stuck around. They were down by as many as 8 in the first quarter, where they succumbed to several turnovers. I mean, it was just turnover after turnover. To their credit, cleaned it up nicely, upped their defensive performance, created several stops. I think only one basket scored in the second quarter for Grandview Heights. It's a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, they really settled in there in the second quarter with their turnovers. And then defensively, they switched to that 1-3-1 zone, and that's kind of, you know, gave them advantage.
So closing out the halftime break, nearly underway for the third quarter. We are here in the district semis, where it starts to get serious.
It does. Winner goes to the Expo Center, which is very exciting. Winner will take on West Jeff or Tree of Life.
The Expo Center, that's really a special place.
It is. I had opportunity last year to go down with Big Walnut. Very first time going down there, and when you walk out, you get chills.
Yeah.
Very special arena.
They talk about it all the time at OH.REPORT, and I remember before I'd ever been there, like, it's a basketball court. What can be so emotional about a basketball court? But you go in there and it is breathtaking.
It is. It's awesome, especially when you get the fans in there.
Yeah.
Grandview starts with the ball. Northmor going to stay in that 1-3-1. Yeah, Northmor not really pressuring the guards a whole ton.
Pearson throws it away to Black, trying to start the break. Barber gets to the baseline, makes the extra pass, stepping up into it is Spencer, and he had an easy basket, but couldn't get it to fall.
Good cut. Ball just wouldn't go down there.
So another chance at the possession, an opportunity to extend their lead.
Your Grandview, don't settle. Work the ball around, see if you can get it, you know, into the post, which they just did to Peters, and then play inside out.
Lee takes a few steps before dishing it out. Iono gets by the defender. It'll be Clifford trying the triple. No good, but rebound by Beaudre, and Lee trying to steal it away. It'll be a jump ball is what it's ruled. So possession area going the way of the Golden Knights as it flips.
Grandview switch back to that man-to-man defense.
Beaudre with the left hand will be fouled, going to the line for 2 more, but almost a 3-point play.
Yes, it was. Good take to the basket there and splitting the defenders.
All squared away at 18 after that free throw. And number 2 as they reclaim the lead. Really loving that corner with Lee in it.
Yes, they are.
The left block now to Iono. He'll try it. No good, but Pearson comes from behind to get the miss, and he's hacked. We'll go to the line for 2.
It's just so hard to box someone out that size.
He just comes out of nowhere,
He does.
too. I mean, I think that's the hardest part is he's 6'5", but he's so quick.
He is. He's had a really good year this year.
Oh, but can't get it to drop, so they'll have to settle with the tie game if they make this one. And they'll split them. Setting up the offense. Offensive players up high near the post.
Dribble handoff into that chin action.
Through the hands of Spencer. Pulls it back in. Intended receiver was Barber, but it was thrown away. Iono, high off the glass and out. Now it'll be Beaudre. Got a hand on it, will stay here, but Northmor fans wanting the foul.
Coast to coast, good hands there by the defender. Our box set, popping out into a flex action there, into a down screen.
Goes out of bounds. Head coach looking like he was going to pop a shot. Send it to the other end of the floor. Iono clearing things out. They've allowed him to run the ISO. Now Pearson in the corner having some trouble with it. They'll scramble and...
Looks like he might have got someone with a foul.
Yeah, we'll see. So Spencer's third foul.
Coach is going to keep him in, let him play.
3 minutes gone in the third quarter. Grandview Heights with possession and a 1-point lead, make it 3.
It's a great set there ran by Grandview. They set a double on those guards.
Beaudre trying to get something started. Black puts his shoulder down into the defenders and he'll shoot 2.
Great take there by Black. Again, could have settled there for that 3, but he didn't. Instead, he's going to the free throw line.
Sinks the first one. So after only getting 1 free throw, Bobcats leading by just 1. Peters with space in the zone, takes it up, too far left. Whistle blown. It looks like it'll be Peters that picks up the foul. Peters' second foul on the game. That'll be the team's 3rd.
Bryce, do you think Grandview fans agreed with that call there?
Yeah. I think they're the type that wear their hearts on their sleeves.
I love it. Dedication.
Trying the three as Barber just makes contact with the rim, but an offensive rebound gives Northmor another shot at life.
It's a great hustle play there by Barber. Again, a lot of times shooters, after they shoot it, they won't attack their own rebound. He did. Gives Northmor here a second chance.
They'll slow it down, looking for that opportunity to retake the lead here in the third quarter.
Northmor doing a great job controlling the pace of this game right now.
Driving lanes haven't been open, and not much changes that time as Clifford rips away the steal. Clifford flying to the basket, out of control. The ball gets away from him. Peters reins it in. Now it'll be Grandview Heights slowing the ball down considerably. It looks like that was off a deflection, but Beaudre reining in the rebound. Attacking, and a high bounce off the backboard and in, a potential three-point play opportunity.
What a great take. Again, Northmor's guards doing a good job attacking Grandview's bigs.
Not only going to the line for one more, but also putting the third foul on Duncan Peters.
Yeah, that's huge right there.
So a brief break in the action for a substitution. After the two free throws, Northmor leads by 2.
Grandview running shooter baseline there. Looking to seal Pearson on the block. Northmor does a good job defending that.
Pearson, no good on the shot. Well, right. Will go out of bounds. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. They'll try the three. Off the line, and the Golden Knights will look up the floor, harassed in the backcourt just a bit, but the defense returns.
Again, if you're Northmor, you're in no rush right now. Up 2, run your offense, get a good shot here.
Running the motion on opposite sides of the floor, really looking for space. The driving lanes have not been there. They'll turn to the shot, and the three ball over top of the defender goes down.
Big time shot there from your sophomore, Barber.
Less than 60 seconds remain here in the third quarter, and we will have a timeout called by, looks like Grandview Heights. Just a 30-second timeout. Their second called of the game. They'll have 3 more to Northmor's 4.
Probably the right call there, getting the timeout before the end of the quarter. See if you can get a bucket here. Again, if you're Northmor, your objective is to get one more defensive stop right here. That's your goal, but one stop here to end the quarter.
Coming into tonight's game, I don't think that Grandview Heights thought that this was going to be the matchup they were facing.
No, I agree with you. Again, shots just haven't been falling for Grandview. They've gotten good looks. Just off night for the Bobcats.
So checking back in after the timeout. The 3-ball from the corner drops.
Great call by coach there. Getting timeout, setting that play up. Big time
Narrows
shot.
to just 2. It was Kientz on the 3. Throwing it right into the hands of the defender. Now Joubert up the floor. Pearson putting the shoulder down. Too short on the layup. 30 seconds remain. And they'll slow it down with a 2-point lead, likely holding for the last shot if they can.
Yep. Grandview putting some pressure there on the ball and wings. But if I'm Northmor, I'm holding for the last shot here.
Poked away with 11.5. There will be a foul called, as they say they got in on the hand, and that will put Northmor in the bonus. They're shooting 2. Chance to make this a 2-possession game heading into the 4th quarter. Make the most of the first.
Barber coming alive here in the 3rd quarter, giving Northmor a little spark.
Rims out, everybody on the floor. It'll be Luke Lee cleaning it up. 5 on the clock now, dishing it out. Kientz had the 3-ball earlier, but not this time. The 3rd quarter will come to a close, and Northmor holding on to a 3-point lead over Grandview Heights. Stay with us for 4th quarter action coming up next.
Feel like
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Already in the 4th quarter, ready to begin. 8 minutes of regulation left. Only 1 possession separates these 2 teams. Grandview Heights will start us off.
8 minutes, win or go home. Clock hasn't started yet. They're giving Grandview Heights some extra time here.
Yeah.
Nobody's noticed it.
Still, clock has not started.
Uh-oh. This should be interesting.
And finally, the officials noticed the clock hasn't started.
Surprised the official didn't see that.
I know. Well, it makes me wonder if the clock hasn't started, they're going to take the basket away.
I don't know. Either way, what they do, I'm sure one fan base is not going to be happy. The other fan base will be happy. Referee is still discussing here.
We'll talk it over with the table. It's tough to say, but probably about 45 seconds at least passed.
Yeah, it was a good chunk of time for sure.
This will be a fun one for the PA to explain.
It's like It's going to be Northmor's ball coming out.
Oh, they just take 10 seconds off the clock. Yeah.
Okay.
That was,
Wonder how you come up with that
yeah.
decision, just 10 seconds.
Yeah, someone at home replayed the broadcast. Tell us how long that was. Peters strips it away, and Grandview Heights leads it here in the fourth quarter, and a timeout is called. And I think Coach trying to understand what's going on.
You know, Bryce, I think he was trying to get a timeout, and the official didn't give it to him.
And so they call a 30-second timeout. That's Northmor's second called timeout. So after all the confusion is said and done, it's Grandview Heights stripping it away in Northmor's backcourt and putting it in for an easy 2. 4-0 points in this quarter so far, but anything can happen.
Yeah, still a 1-point game. If you're Northmor, just settle down. Still got a long ways to go.
I think for Grandview Heights, some of their guys starting to get into foul trouble as well.
Yep. Look to attack Peters off the dribble.
So with 7:40 remaining in the fourth quarter, we're checked in. Northmor looking to reclaim this lead here.
Northmor going back to that chin action.
Beaudre scoops it. Miley into the basket, tries to work it over Lee, doesn't go. Yono down to the corner. Lee won't try it. Yes, he will. Takes a step off and knocks down the triple.
Big time shot right there by Lee. Thought about it, knocked it down.
Northmor trying to ignite this spark with less than 7 remaining in the fourth quarter. That one off the mark. Makes the pass to Peters, lets one defender go by, and they'll whistle the foul. Peters going to the line for 2. So they rule that one against Jack Beaudre.
Yeah, got him behind the back there. Side official called it.
Gets number 1. To make the lead 6, and he does. Temperature dialed up here at Grandview Heights High School in the district semifinal game. Trying it is Spencer. Spencer bangs out. Pearson, desperation, heaves it away.
Love the hustle play there.
Peters turns around, and it'll be an offensive foul. That's his 4th.
He's gonna have to go to the bench, sit for a couple minutes here.
I think that's the right call for the official. Turns around and just puts the shoulder down. Nowhere for the defender to go.
Yeah. I'm Northmor here. Last 2 possessions, they kind of settle early for threes. You're not in desperation mode yet. Get the shot you want.
So Sweat on one end where the player went down, but now on the other end, they've identified some. We're ready to check in. 6:11 remaining in the fourth.
Ball screen action. Grandview does a good job hedging it with their bigs.
Black gets it inside. They'll slow it down, looking for an opening. They do get it inside. Miley with a nice lay-in.
Good take there by Miley.
Luke Lee had the 3 earlier, has a 3 now.
Lee starting to heat up a little bit. Back-to-back threes.
Deficit at 7. Once again, offline from 3. Rebound goes to the Bobcats as they set up the floor. Had one earlier, Kynes bounces out.
Hustle play there by Pearson.
A spin move as Joubert takes it up. Nobody able to get the shot to fall, and finally we will have a jump ball call. And it goes the way of Northmor.
Looks like we got some more sweat there on the floor, cleaning it up.
Probably want to keep that towel on the ready with how often people are hitting the deck.
Might need to go get a new one.
Yeah.
Ball sweaty.
Go find a ShamWow somewhere.
There we go.
So as we check back in, Northmor with their backs against the wall, trailing by 7 with 4:35 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Both teams with just 1 team foul.
Big possession here for Northmor. They got to get a bucket.
Black with a tough shot, tries to work it over the defender, but it's no good, and a double dribble by Clifford. Take another look at the, yeah, right there. He gathers with both hands before he puts it right back down. He knew he did it. So Northmor takes it out underneath the basket. Stolen away, Pearson looking ahead. He takes it up strong, and he's hammered.
Physical foul right there.
I think maybe some contact with the head, but really trying to go for the ball more than anything. Yeah.
And again, as a coach, you tell your players, if you're going to foul, you want to foul hard. Nothing, you know, outrageous. But you want to foul hard so Pearson can't, you know, have a chance to make that layup.
Of course, he's big enough and strong enough, probably even to throw it down.
Yes.
Unsuccessful on the first. Second try is online. Lead sitting at 8. That's the highest it's been all night and the highest it's been since the first quarter.
Good help defense right there coming off.
They were looking for Black, but Black not expecting it at all.
Kind of gets stuck there in the air. Didn't have much to do with the ball there.
So the desperation attempt to pass it ends up in the turnover. And now halfway gone in the 4th quarter.
And you're going to see Grandview here kind of stall, try to get Northmor out of this 1-3-1 unless Northmor extends this zone up. And little run and jump right now, going to try to take that pass away. Grandview doing a good job being patient.
Continuing to eat the clock, crossing the court, Luke Lee just, oh my gosh!
Wow!
That is unbelievable, what a shot! Just a high heave, trying to draw the contact enough for the shooting foul, and he does more than that.
Call that home court advantage right there. Knowing your court. Also maybe some luck though.
Yeah. Definition of a circus shot.
Yeah. Had one there to end the first half. That one right there. Oh, they actually waved the basket off.
But they still give him the shooting foul.
And there's no string coming down from the hoop, so it didn't hit anything. Huh.
So not quite sure about that one, but in the end, it'll just be one free throw. Grandview Heights leading 38-29. Turning around, he's hammered, but the turnaround jumper is good.
Good strong take there. Northmor gets a timeout. Expect Northmor to come out with their full court press.
So with that timeout, we'll take a quick break. Join us for the remaining 3 minutes of the fourth quarter coming up next.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Drama at Grandview Heights High School as we're in the fourth quarter. 2:54 remain. Grandview Heights hanging on to a narrow 7-point lead. One team foul for Grandview Heights, 3 for Northmor.
Northmor not pressing yet. They are extending that zone though.
Lee inside. And that was his to miss, and he did. Lee gets his own miss. Finally, they're going to blow the whistle on the floor, it looks like, for wrapping him up on the arms.
Yeah.
And it'll go against Black. That's only his second.
And 14 fouls now. Next one, Grandview will be in the bonus.
Defense steps up to force the 5.
If you're Grandview, you're in no rush right now. Move that ball around. Take as much time off the clock you can.
A great shot for Lee, and Lee drains that one. That's his third 3 of the night.
Bryce, that's one of those shots you say, no, 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 yes, when it goes in as a coach.
Dialing it up. A high rebound ends with Peters, and it will be Miley picking up the foul. That puts Grandview Heights in the bonus, and they'll be shooting 2 for the remainder of the quarter.
Grandview coming alive here in the fourth quarter with the 3s. With Lee having 3 of his own.
Yeah.
Big man getting it done from outside.
Peters will have to settle with the split if he can hit the back half. Good on the second as he gets the shooter's roll.
Grandview bringing in a sub.
Pivotal possession here for Northmor. 1:45 remain. If they want to get it started, it has to be here. Barber loses control. Trapped in the corner. Tough to see down there what the official ruling is as everybody stands up. And a technical foul called against Iono.
You see Pearson too, he was trying to get him away from that. But maybe said some words he shouldn't have.
So we'll see who's shooting the two. It'll be Brendan Barber.
Good. Northmor make both free throws here. Get the ball back. You're still in the game.
Bangs home the first one. Now with this one, a chance to cut it back down to single digits. We'll split the two. Just 90 seconds remain in the game.
Again, Grandview only has 2 team fouls. They can still be aggressive here.
Pearson reading it, almost pulls it down. It'll be Black, knocking the 3 off the glass and in.
The bank is open here at Grandview Heights.
After only taking 11 seconds off the clock, that could be the life that they need to lift them here in the 4th. A big timeout. These adjustments, we'll see if they're made.
Yeah, we'll see what Northmor does here defensively. And if you're Grandview, you're telling your players you're taking only layups right now. Nothing else but only wide open layups. Would you expect Northmor here to foul early? Be strong with the ball. Knock down your free throws and seal the game here.
I think for Northmor, feel a little bit of potential with those free throws. Have been a weaker point for Grandview Heights tonight.
They have. And again, assistants on the bench here, they usually do a good job, you know, letting the head coach know who do we want to foul, you know, because that's something that's very important here late in game situations.
.119 remain. 2 team fouls for Grandview Heights, 5 for the Golden Knights.
Looks like Northmor is going to come out here and like a zone press. 2-2-1, keeping everything in front of them.
We'll see, not fouling just yet.
Not
now
yet.
They do.
Yeah, foul Lee.
So Luke Lee will be shooting the 2 free throws.
Luke, only a sophomore.
Wow.
No, so 2 more years for him. He's got a chance to be a really special player here at Grandview Heights.
Not only size to, or room to develop, but room to grow as well.
Yes, for sure.
Breaks the first one. We'll look to the back half.
And if you're Northmor here, you don't have to settle for a 3 right away. You can get downhill and attack the basket. That's what you want.
The lead now at 8. Beaudry will come from the top of the key. Rims out. And they will blow the whistle. It'll be Pearson going to the line for 2. 54.4 remain. Pearson's first free throw is good. Now a chance to set it back at double digits.
Looks like Grandview trying to get the Peters back into the game here for some size.
Makes them both. Duncan Peters coming back onto the floor. He does have 4 fouls. Spencer losing control, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. This one going against the Ono.
Again, only a 3rd team foul, so nothing hurt there for Grandview.
Black sent away by Pearson. Another 3-ball attempt, might have gotten a hand on it, and the foul is called.
Back-to-back blocks there. That's where the size for Grandview really comes into play.
So with 37.6 remaining, important free throws that could put this game out of reach.
I don't know how many teams in Division 6 have 3 players 6'5" or taller. Like, Grandview has a chance to really make some noise here in the tournament.
So a 12-point lead approaching the 32nd mark in the 4th quarter. A desperation shot for Spencer. And a whole bunch of black jerseys running into him. Duncan will shoot the 2 free throws.
Looks like Duncan might have banged up his knee a little bit there.
A little bit of a limp.
Yeah, walk it off here. Well, Bryce, I said 1st to 50 tonight. I don't know if we're going to get there, but we're pretty close.
Maybe one more foul. Hits these 2 free throws. Yeah, you'll be right on the money. Peters gets the first. Checking off of the floor, the ovation from the Northmor fans as Trevor Black checks out for the very last time for the Northmor Golden Knights. An incredible season, incredible career for him.
Yep. What a great career for Trevor. Again, tough ending for him, Northmor Golden Knights. But give them credit. They fought all night.
So after the turnover, there will be 22.5 remaining. And they're going to back off the press. I think this may be the final possession.
They're just going to dribble it out here.
Indeed they will. And the Grandview Heights Bobcats are moving on to the district championship game here in the Division 6 tournament. A 49-35 lead over the Northmor Golden Knights. We've got the post-game show and the MVP interview coming up next.
Go.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership, but I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
final game. They'll be moving on to the district championship at the Expo Center, but kudos to the Golden Knights. Battled until the very end, even had some commanding leads at certain points, but it just got away from them.
Yeah, it did, unfortunately. Again, with a team like Grandview, it's hard to sustain those leads. But hats off. I mean, what a physical game for both teams. Both played really hard. It just came down there at the end where Grandview made a couple more shots there in the fourth quarter.
Taking a look at our stats after 4 quarters of play, and for Northmor, 7 twos, 3 threes, 24 rebounds, 15 turnovers, 21 fouls, and 14 free throws. For Grandview Heights, 13 twos, 3 three-pointers, 32 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 13 fouls, and 15 free throws. So both teams getting to the free throw line quite a bit tonight. Not too much of a difference, really. It was the 2-pointers and getting the ball inside the size of Grandview Heights that made the difference.
It did, and again, looking at that rebound battle, Grandview Heights had 8 more rebounds, and a lot of those rebounds came off of those offensive possessions where Grandview got 2-3 looks at the basket, and games like these, that's very critical.
Taking a look at our breakdown by quarter, and Northmor leading after the first quarter 13-12, 4-6, a low-scoring second quarter, 10-6 in the third, but it all broke loose in the fourth. A 26-8 lopsided fourth quarter ended up being enough for Grandview Heights to pick up this 14-point win.
Yeah, it just comes down to that fourth quarter, 26-8.
And we will take a quick break while we wait for our MVP interview, and then we'll close this out. Stay with us.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Homestead Exteriors MVP player of the game, and it's Luke Lee here in the district semi-final. 13 points and 3 huge three-pointers, 11 of those points in the fourth quarter alone. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
And in the first quarter, you all were able to build up a little bit of a lead. Northmor battling back nicely and stuck around. I think this was really you all's game to lose, but what was the message like when they started battling back and knowing that you've got to really pick it up?
Well, I mean, we came out slow, but we knew that they were going to shoot threes, and they did. They were making them, but we were just determined. We knew that we were better than them. They were a really good team, but we knew that we could beat them. We came out and we did what we were doing all season, and we came out and won.
And as a big man, you know, you have, what, 3 guys on your team that are all 6'5", and
Yeah.
on some squads, I mean, players can almost get in the way of each other, but not you guys. You guys play together so seamlessly. What do you feel like is so special about your core?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so special to be playing with Duncan and Boston, and the other 2 bigs, Mason and Braden. Just the way that we share the ball, it doesn't feel like anyone's really selfish. We all share the ball, and even though they usually most nights score most of the points, it's never really like forced. We all share the ball, and no one's really selfish.
Coming into tonight's game, you know you have a dogfight in front of you with Northmor. What's the message like, and what are you really working on nailing down coming into this game?
Well, one of the main things was our defense. We knew that there were a lot of things that we worked on defensively. Mainly their 1-3-1, which was a little bit of a struggle for us tonight. We spent all week in practice working against the 1-3-1, getting the ball inside, just because that was what we felt like was our main weakness.
Moving into the district title game and a lot of life left for you all, what are you most looking forward to in the remainder of the playoffs?
I mean, this is my first time since I'm a sophomore, you know, really going this far. So, I mean, just going and playing games and in the playoffs with these guys, it's just really special getting to have these experiences. And, you know, I mean, these seniors, they've put in so much this year, and just working hard for them and doing all this so they can have a good last year. It's just really special.
Anyone you want to shout out tonight?
I want to shout out our coaches and Boston, Duncan, Mario, Kyer, Mitch, Mason, Braden, everyone.
Luke Lee, our MVP, presented by American Homestead Exteriors. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
We are CB Electrical, your local experts for safe and reliable electrical solutions. Whether it's summer, spring, winter, or fall, we've seen and done it all. Every service call, big or small, our expert efforts all stand tall. That's why at CB Electrical, we live by the motto, if it's a circuit, we can work it. Call to schedule service or request a quote online. Find us on Facebook, Google, and cbelectricohio.com.
Rounding us out tonight after Grandview Heights' victory over Northmor. Take an opportunity to thank all of our sponsors. We'd like to thank NAMI Ohio, the state's voice on mental illness, Andy Bauer, Edwards Jones financial advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Northmor Athletic Boosters. Northmor Athletic Boosters raise funds to support our Golden Knights student athletes, coaches, and community. Go Knights. American Homestead Exteriors. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for roofing and siding. Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Pioneer Career and Technology Center, preparing students for college, careers, and the jobs of tomorrow. CB Electrical Services and the Mount Vernon Nazarene University. For over 30 years, Mount Vernon Nazarene has been proving that online education can deliver on its promises. Our programs help students discover purpose while building careers that actually matter. See what's possible at the link in description. I'm Bryce Coder, your play-by-play commentator and director for the evening. For all those watching at home, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great rest of your night.